We have Venom Devolos D5. It's time to rise up. Hello everyone! Today we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro's Venom Devolos D5. The goal of this video is going to be 1,000 likes. I'm sure we can beat it. So this is for Wave 2 of Hypersphere. Devolos is also known as Diabolos. The name change obviously done because Diabolos, devil, stuff like that. So localization is fine. If you are wondering, by the way, just because I need to mention this, you may notice Bullet is like that. If you are wondering, Bullet is a Hypersphere driver. But if you're wondering what Bullet is and all the gimmicks, I'll get into that in a second. Overall, the presentation of the box, like especially when you look at the amazing art right here, I love it. I think it's the best aspect of like these Rise boxes. I think the colors blend well, really nice. I just think the design of the beys always looking like they're from the manga is really a smart design. So now we're going to be going to the back of the box. Alright, so there's two different stats. There's runtime and drop-in frequency. So first of all, it doesn't even matter because they're both equal stats. But if you want to know the difference, runtime is basically how long they run around the stadium, whatever. Drop-in frequencies when they go on top of the brink and they basically like jump down and give a hit. The parts for Diabolos is the Gamma chip. I was able to say the GT chip. The Gamma chip. Now, if you are wondering, unlike the TAKARA TOMY version, the chip is not dual spin. Meaning, if you want to get the left spinning Diabolos chip, you have to purchase Erase Devolos D5, which comes in a 2-pack. This one is just for right. I think it makes sense because I don't think with how they did the chips, they could just do a left and a right chip. We've got our Gamma base, which is a balance type, which is Venom. I think Venom is like the better ace, I would say. We've got D75, which is Hasbro's Vanguard. I at least hope it's 20, even though really that's not good for weight for this. These discs should be a lot heavier. And then after you got TH11, which TH11 is Bullet Hypersphere. Oh, and by the way, if you stick till the end, you're going to get the QR code you can scan on the app whenever the app updates after this video, or maybe it's updated, I don't know. Anyways, download the app. Alright, so we have Diabolos, so we're going to be going part by part. We're going to start off with the first part, which we have right there, which is the actual GT chip, or the Gamma chip. So just to actually show it off right here, honestly, the actual paint for it and everything doesn't look that bad when you compare it to the TAKARA TOMY version. Looks pretty close, I would say. Now, of course, there is the main thing it is missing, because with how Hasbro awkwardly did the weights, it is just a chip that is now separated from that part. So it does look really weird. It just reminds me actually of Master's chip with how it works now, with how the shape is. But just to actually show you it, as I get the TAKARA TOMY version, so you can see that there's this extra part right here of this gold and everything. So the thing is, that gold is now just gone. It just went into the Venom base, which is going to really make it all, I don't know. I think with how they did the weights, it makes 0 sense, to be honest. Like, just doing it on the mold, because then after, if you have a bay that has, like, the silver in the center, right? So why are they going to have gold in the middle? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. But just comparing these two, holding these two together, I don't think they really did that bad of a job, but honestly looks fine as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, they did a pretty good job. I would say metallic paints on there and everything. And obviously, just to show it off, these are the slopes for the bay. So if you are wondering, you know, oh, what are the slopes for this bay? How do they look? You know, there they are. Oh my God, there they are. Very close up and everything. All right, now we're going to move on to the next part, which is the Venom Gamma layer base. Or just layer base, I guess. So big difference is, if it wasn't obvious enough, there's that gold part that fills out the base. But honestly, other than that, I think the mold looks pretty much the same. Just to get a closer look, honestly, just to see, when you're looking at these two and everything, the only thing they're really missing is just the paint where that yellow should be right here, which, you know, is typical Hasbro, always missing out on like where they could do basic paint on. The paint job for Venom looks solid, I would say. Doesn't really look that bad at all. Really no complaints. Just to show the two, and obviously, I guess also show the bottom. Just to show with Venom. Yeah, it's kind of it. Really, I think Venom looks great. The only real issue I had with Venom was just you know, just missing, you know, some paint where it should be there. But we're gonna move on to the next part, which is honestly what I'm the least fan of. So we have Vanguard Hasbro. So the thing is, with Vanguard Hasbro, just to actually get it out with the actual Vanguard. So if you notice, it is turned into, what is it? It's a core disc or whatever, it doesn't really matter. They just, okay, here's my thing. Look, if you want to remove the gimmicks from the disc, you can do that, but if the disc weigh like nothing, what's the point in doing it? Because there's no reason to use these Hasbro exclusive discs. I don't know. In terms of frames, I was actually about to say proof for a second. I don't know, I guess if you have proof, because Hasbro never did proof. Maybe like expand or something like that. I'm trying to think, maybe glaive. I'm trying to think like frames that could really work with it, maybe angle. I'm not just, maybe angle? Nah, not really, I don't know. I guess it just depends. Vanguard, just, geez. The actual gimmick of Vanguard was just that, just had like this weight distribution, like 6 points. It's actually a pretty solid disc. If you put it with bearing, it'd be really good. Now we of course have this. I do want people to understand though that just because a disc had some sort of gimmick doesn't mean, oh, the gimmick was useless or whatever. Because a lot of times, like Blitz is good because it would be great for attack combinations. Blitz Hasbro isn't good. Not even just because of the shape, just because it weighs nothing. And a lot of discs were very useful. Just because maybe the gimmick didn't work like exactly like the anime doesn't mean it sucked or anything like that. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't really care too much, whatever. We're going to move on to Hasbro's Bullet now. And good, we're already at this shot, so that way I don't even have to move anything. So, you know, it's going to be interesting because in the anime, when you're going to see Bullet working, it's going to be really confusing if you have the Hypersphere product and Bullet doesn't come out. So if you don't know what the gimmick of Bullet is, Bullet basically works like this. It is this very tall driver. I think they're kind of around the same height, I guess because that's how Hypersphere works with their drivers. First off, let's just get a little side view of the thing. So the gimmick of the Bullet is basically a mini bay would pop out. Now, let's be fair, right? Let's be fair. Bullet wasn't really that good. Bullet was really great for the perfect Phoenix combination of TAKARA TOMY that you can make. Other than that, not really that good. It was just really more of a fun driver, but you know, it's still kind of like, you know, you just gotta understand a lot of times drivers aren't, now anyways, drivers aren't, this isn't Switch Strike anymore. This isn't the Evolution era where we'd get the gimmicks or anything with Switch Strike. It's like their own little gimmicky thing with Hypersphere. This shape does actually remind me a lot about Keep. I don't really know if it's gonna be better than Keep Hypersphere or what. It is actually really hard for the colors to focus because it's a really bright red. Overall, I hope it's gonna be good. The shape kind of mocks up how Bullet was, kind of looks like, you know, it kind of mocks up the shape, but you know, overall, it's kind of it. Just because I want to show this in case people are wondering and they still don't get it. Okay, look, this is a left base, this is Viper. You can't just slap on the Diabolos chip on them. That's not how it works. I got Bushin here for an example. You want to make Bushin, Diabolos, Devolos, whatever? You can do it like that. This only works with right spinning layer bases, not left. So what we're going to do now is I actually have the scale out already right here. Perfect. There we go. All right, so let's should be on grams. It's already on grams. All right, we're good. All right, the TT Diabolos chip is about 14 grams. All right, I don't know what what's Hasbro going to be like. 3.23. You know, that kind of makes sense. You know, most of the chip has that metal on there. All right, let's move on. Venom TT is 10.15. Venom Hasbro is 9.52. How much does Vanguard weigh? Let's see. Vanguard weighs 20 grams. Okay. Still should probably be around the weight of 0. 20 grams really isn't that special. Vanguard TT is 26. You know, at least, that's what I'm saying. At least, if the discs were a lot heavier, then these Hasbro exclusive discs would have been amazing. No, it's, yeah. This is 20 grams. This is 26 grams. Yeah, this is total of 20 grams. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of these discs are about 20 grams. So when you look at it, right, they could have definitely made it heavier. Look at 00. If they made all these Hasbro exclusive discs like the 00 weight or the 0 weight, they could have a lot more use for them. But regardless, I think actually, I'm not too sure. Let's see, Bullet Hypersphere is 8.21. I think Bullet TT should be heavier. Yeah, 15 grams because of the metal and everything. So actually, let me just see Bullet without. Let me see Bullet without the thing. Yeah, 6 grams. Obviously, the metal piece is going to help it a lot in the weight. Let's complete it now. If you were wondering about the slopes, let me try a driver that's good. I don't know. I think the slopes are just kind of okay. Like with Bullet, I don't think Bullet has that good of a spring. Try Keep on Diabolos and Keep on Diabolos, not bad. Like these are just more like decent. Like they're not bad for how tight it is. Bad I would consider like Sword level. Like Sword is like bad, but it could be just bad also because of the combination of parts. But regardless, the complete weight of Hasbro's Diabolos is about 41.39 grams. I was like, wait, is that 37? No, that'd be way too close. Alright, and then after TAKARA TOMY is Diabolos. It's gonna be a real fun one. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna get the TAKARA TOMY Diabolos now. How much of a difference it is. It's gonna be a big one, but 66. See, you're almost there. Overall, just so we can show this bay fully assembled and all that stuff. Honestly, fully assembled though, like I know there's not all the things that we could have probably had for it. It does look pretty nice. Like appearance-wise, it looks good. Like other than this missing, like it's not like Turbo Achilles bad where I never recognized that for the longest time. That had weird paint applications. This looks good. You know, it looks good for how the paint is. The rest of it, you know, we're gonna see how it works in the Hypersphere Stadium, and maybe at the end we'll do battle against TT Beys. But yeah, we're gonna get started. So for those who are wondering, yes, it does come with this little ripcord launcher. It's an orange one. I like it. It's not too bad with gripping. You know, it's okay. I don't really have any complaints for it. Without any further ado, I've actually got a lot of bays set up for battles, but the first thing we gotta do with this Hypersphere bay is I will use the launcher for this one. I'll use the launcher right at the start. Alright, so it makes some sort of sense. We are going to do a test launch just to see how it's going to perform in the stadium. So get ready. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. It travels nice. Yeah, it should be really balanced for the most part, but still should move around. So yeah, that's what you're going to pretty much expect with Diabolos for how it's going to spin around in the base stadium. So I think it only makes sense that this has to be our first matchup, so we gotta do it. Diabolos, you're about to meet Diabolos. We're gonna see between these two who can actually win. Who knows? Who knows? Come on, Diabolos! I believe in you! Please! Please! Oh no! Oh no. Yeah, it's just a stock, but to be honest, if you actually want to, I'll do that at the end. I'll do that at the end, because if you change up the parts, it can perform a lot better. Hasbro's Diabolos, come on! Use your bullet that doesn't exist! Come on! Just win because of stamina! Win because of stamina! Okay, okay, you see? We did it. We beat it because of stamina. But I have to get out the bullet on this. And by the way, actually, it was around here for... It was close to losing with the burst. We just got to get the... I'm trying to get the... Alright. I really am trying to get the bullet out on that bay. Whoa. Jeez. Hey, that's tough, man. That's tough. Okay, I'm gonna give it another attempt. I feel like I can get the bullet out on this one. Just gotta do the thing. Actually, wow, it is getting clicks off this Diabolos, so I don't want anyone to say, oh, it's bad because it's Hasbro. No, I got it. Hold on. I got this. I got this. I got this. All right, I got the strategy now. Hold on. Go! Diabolos! What are you doing? Wait, no, no, no! Run! You can't win a fight! You can't win against the TT one. And the bullet's not even coming out. It's supposed to hold on. For the love of God, just beat it with a burst! No! You're supposed to win! Not the... Alright, Clearly that was TAT, but... There is one thing we gotta try it out against, and this one's gonna be a little bit different. We gotta try it up against Erase Diabolos, because Erase is a little bit different than Venom. It's left, to be obvious. But I wanna see if it can actually beat the left version of it. Please, please, please. Hey! Okay, maybe you can do it. Don't burst. Please don't burst. You're almost there. You're almost there. Just win because of stamina. You see, it won because of stamina. Thank God. I was about to get scared there. I was like, geez, it can't even beat Erase. And Erase is like, bad. It is going like crazy on this stage. I think that's why I kind of like the shape of Bullet, just because I did have a feeling its aggressive shape, not really an aggressive shape, but, you know, the shape of how it kind of looks would just make it go around the stadium like crazy. And you know, it's true, it can do that. I'm really just trying to get the stupid Bullet out on this bay, but please, please, please! See, the irony in this is I can't even get the Bullet out on the thing, and it's still winning. Okay, we're gonna give it one more. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this with Erase at least. All right, fine. Whoa, Venom! It did it! No, it didn't. It did not. Are you kidding me? I got. That was. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Kill it! Destroy Diabolos! Victory! All right, clearly, there is a big difference with these. See, the Bullet Axe, man, it doesn't really matter. All right, speaking of Diabolos, obviously, because it makes sense. I already know who's gonna win. I just wanted to do this match. Please, no. Please. Please. Don't do it. I thought I was gonna lose to a burst. I was like, no! Not again! Alright. So, you know, I think as far as showcasing it against, you know, TT, I think we're good now. I think we're good. So now we're gonna do it up against Hasbro, since that's gonna make a lot more sense now. So let's throw it up against Turbo Valtryek. Just see how it's gonna perform against it. We'll do one round against each of these Hasbro bays. Come on. Push against Turbo, yeah? Come on. Alright, there we go. Sort of, I guess. Alright, we got Turbo Achilles coming up next. Turbo Achilles. Okay, maybe it was just a mislaunch. All right, so I obviously got to do it up against you know, some turbo bays, just see how it's gonna do. Then after I'll do Hypersphere. All right, there we go. Diabolos can do it. There we go. All right, took down Achilles. Took down Achilles. All right. Where is Turbo Spryzen? I need to do it up against Turbo Spryzen, because Turbo Spryzen, you know, a lot of respect for it. It's just good. We'll do it against Turbo Spryzen, right? Probably will be Turbo Spryzen if we're gonna be honest, but come on. They can actually, Venom can give some hits for sure. Yeah, but that was kind of close, I would say, even though Turbo Spryzen did win. We're gonna do it up against next. Let's do it up against Rock Dragon Hasbro. Well, against Hypersphere, it's always fun because they go around like crazy in the stadium. All right, I guess I don't know, Diabolos, whatever. All right, let's get up against Sword. Okay, clearly that. No, that was Diabolos. All right, so let's do it up against just a couple more. So I'm gonna get just some other bays, just to see how it can actually perform against it, and then after we'll just move on from there. I'll give my final thoughts on Hasbro's Diabolos. All right, so Wizard Fafnir, just cause it makes sense. my god, they're going at it like crazy. That's actually kind of cool. Look at how they're just going against each other. Okay. Okay, let's get Hasbro's Ace Dragon. Okay, come on, what's it gonna be? That looks like it might have some decent life after death. I guess because of how round the shape is. Final Bay, a Shindra. Okay, better than I expected, honestly. For Hypersphere anyways. Almost better than I expected. Yeah, that's the biggest issue. So the biggest issue I would say is actually just, I don't think the performance tip has the best spring, because if I put it on something like Keep Hypersphere, right, it's actually tighter. So a lot of times you might be thinking it's the chip or anything. Sometimes the driver can just have a weak spring and it doesn't make it as effective. Because if I put this on a Shindra, you know, be the same. Actually, a Shindra also has good slopes on the chip. But that's just besides the point. So overall, is Diabolos D5 Venom Devolos worth picking up? Yes or no? Alright, so overall, I've got to say that in terms of issues that I had with it, the chip maybe could have maybe slightly better slopes, but I guess also it just comes down to the springs in the driver as well. I feel like this tip could have some like good life. I mean, all Hypersphere tips could have good LED, but I'm not really a fan of Vanguard. Venom seems really good with attack combinations, I would say. You could put it on like Hunter Sling Shock or whatever it is. Some of the rubber tips, Extreme, stuff like that. That should be pretty well. If I were to give this I'm going to give it 2 ratings. I'm going to give it 2 ratings, right? I'm going to give 1 rating for the Hasbro stuff and in general. Just counting like for the Hasbro Hypersphere stuff, I could maybe give this like... It's better than Sword, and I would say it's better than Ace. I'd probably leave Sword at like a 5. The more I thought about it, maybe Ace at like a 6. This is like 7. Just like a 7. As Shindra makes more sense to keep it at a 7. You know, it's not perfect. It's not really that bad either. It's just decent, maybe 7, 7.5. And that's going to be it for now. So thank you all for watching. And don't forget about the fact that eventually I'm going to have to really do a lot more matches with Bullet just to see how well it is. And that'll be it for now. So thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day. Alright, now if you're wondering about the QR code, there you go. Wait, oh no, sorry, that was the actual bullet that should have been on the bay. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Okay, if you want the actual... Wait, okay, hold on. Alright, on the actual... Oh, there you go. There, look at it. Look at it. Now scan it. Ah! Scan it. Alright, now that's it for now.